for me to reach if I could, and with that matter. No helicopter plane or some new infinity. My spirit's indestructible.
InfiniteXSeeker. All right, everybody, welcome back. Today we're going to be talking about Sektor, or as Fate likes to call her, Sextoid. All right, so let's see here. We're going to be talking about essentially what I like or dislike about the character, right? Let me put the volume down here so it's not too stinking loud.
There are notes.
Let's skip to the female Sektor. See, I'm not totally against it like everybody else is, but let's see what I like and I dislike about this character just off this trailer, right?
Wants to burn everything down.
Okay, here's Sektor.
Let real warriors handle this.
See, out of context already, I don't really like that whole let real warriors handle this. Like, bitch, like, relax. All right, I don't mind her. A lot of people are mad because they're not really cyborgs, so they're I wouldn't say a hybrid, but hybrid in the sense of like, this is not an Iron Man suit, right? And you can tell because well, let me hit back. You can see here some skin, so clearly it's not a cyborg. She's not a cyborg. What she is essentially a ninja who wears, like, what's the best way to describe it? Think of what MK1's Jackie Briggs was, that she was wearing like these, she's not cybernetically enhanced, but she wears like cybernetic gear or armor, you know, that basically help her enhance her speed and stuff, but it's not really like part of her. It's not integrated into her. It's just a suit that basically, you know, helps her fly, you know, move faster and etc. So off the bat, we already can tell that you can see skin on both characters, but since this is just about Sektor, you know, we'll keep going. And then the way that she fights here, Fate is kind of right. The way that these girls fight does not seem ninja-like at all. Like, this is like someone who barely knows how to do kung fu, and they're trying to practice. You know what I mean? It looks really bad. Like, look at that. You think an actual ninja's gonna be doing all that? No, an actual ninja's gonna be doing ninja shit. Like, why didn't she just do a drop kick into basically she could have done it was a backflip into a kick and done something flashy, you know what I'm saying? And yeah, there's normal ninjas that can do that, right? Just normal stuff, because maybe these aren't like crazy warriors, but from the looks of it, they look like the Shaolin monks, so therefore they should be doing some actual kung fu. I don't mind the gameplay here. It's all right. And I do love that grab. That grab is kind of cool. So off the bat, you can tell that basically she's gonna have her own movesets and probably something similar to what the voice actress said, that, you know, she's gonna have her own movesets, but still things that are similar. No, she blocked me for no reason. I've never talked to the voice actress and she has me blocked, which is crazy.
My will is.
No one cares about Sektor right now. We're not gonna talk about Sektor. Cyrax, where's Sektor again? Now, yeah, I'm not against it, because some people have to understand that while they might cry and say that it's a cheap excuse, but this is an alternate timeline, or rather, the universe has been quote unquote reset, therefore things are gonna change. One thing that bugs me about this Sektor is that stupid grin on her face. If I can capture it, you know, that stupid ass grin. I wish she was a little younger looking. Maybe it's just the scene that makes her look bad. We'll see. Let's see. There's another scene here that I missed. Well, apparently she's fighting off Cyrax, which I apparently missed. So that means that this either Sektor this time is gonna betray the Lin Kuei, or Cyrax is gonna go up and betray the Lin Kuei, you know, per usual. But even the fighting here is kind of shit too. Like, come on, man, the choreography and between those chicks just screams you don't know how to fight. Like, are we supposed to take these characters seriously? They're supposed to be cyber ninjas, you know? They're supposed to move fast and etc. But no. Like I said, look, I'm not against the female characters. You know what I mean? I'm not, because again, whether you hate it or like it, it's a different timeline or a resetted timeline, so it's gonna have new shit in it. It's a whole creator universe in Liu Kang's design, so they're gonna be girls whether you like it or not. Now the question is that should be asked is if these characters are gonna be, you know, likable, or they're gonna be woke nonsense pricks, right? Like, so far, you know, I like the duality of they're still human, but they have like some technology to them because of their gear, but they're not really cyberized. I would have preferred them cyberized because it would have been cooler, but I don't mind this either. I really don't. I wish the helmets would have had that bit of similarity to the original MK3 ninjas. But yeah, she looks alright. I hope she plays good. I don't know if I'm spending money on this fucking DLC though, I'll tell you that. Let's look back to her combos real quick. Like, I'm interested. I think this game story-wise has potential, you know what I mean? Like, there's issues here and there, don't get me wrong. It's just that whatever, like, how do I put it? The concept behind it is cool, but the execution will probably be bad because NetherRealms is woke now. So I'm pretty sure it's gonna be, you know, big boss girl bullshit, which no one's gonna like except, you know, 5 people on Twitter. But I'm not against it. I think the concept of female ninjas would have been cool. Of Cyrax and Sektor. I wish that how do you say? I wish they would have gave us female cyborg ninjas, but they would have had their own abilities and their own colors, like pink, white, blue, some, you know, whatever the Lin Kuei want to do, or like stuff like that. You know what I mean? But I'm not too mad that they also made the male versions females this time around, which is fine. It'd be cool if they come out with skins for Cyrax and Sektor as male. You know what I mean? And then have them have male voices. You know, a skin like they did with the Johnny skin. Or what's the other fucking skin that I forgot changes their voice? I think it was Johnny and somebody else. I can't remember who the other person was. But that would be cool because we saw clearly that some of these, what do you call, invasion skins from different seasons, like the Sub-Zero season, had like voice changes into them. You could hear it in their voice line where they sound like demonic or something like that. And that would be cool. And again, you know, people are mad about the female versions, but again, whether you love it or hate it, this is a new timeline. New timeline, new things. The concept behind a lot of these things are cool. The issue is the execution. If NetherRealm would stop being fucking lazy, would stop being fucking woke, half of these things would not be bad. Because you have to understand, yes, Some people are right. Some of it is woke shit. But despite the woke shit, the concept behind this stuff is cool. And unfortunately, they can use the loophole that it's a new timeline and they would be right. But the problem is the execution. The execution is woke. Then you have the people that are purists. And I hate people like that because, yes, it's cool that you love that Mortal Kombat started with 9 characters: Scorpion, Kano, Sub-Zero, Raiden, Liu Kang, Johnny Cage, Sonya, and etc. But purists want it to be the same 9 characters every fucking game. Every fucking game has to be like that. The same 9 characters. And if any new character comes, right, it's bullshit. It's not Mortal Kombat anymore. The world's ending. Like, Jesus fucking Christ. Like, the Combat Kids, some of them weren't written that well. Okay, I'll give you that much. But Cassie, I love Cassie, especially MKX. Her MK11 design looks way better, and her movesets were shit in that game. But at MKX, you know, while the design wasn't that great, her moveset was pretty cool. And so fucking what if she's a fusion of Johnny and Sonya? First of all, Sonya didn't use a gun until MK11 that I remember in any Mortal Kombat game. Then Johnny has his shadow kick. Okay, so if you put them together, you're gonna have a female soldier who has the attitude of Johnny and has his powers. Sonya had no powers. What the fuck do you want? That's usually what happens. Usually when two people, if you have someone with super strength and someone with super speed, this is the things you're gonna get, right? This is an example. Either their kid is gonna have super speed and super strength, right? Or their kid is gonna have either super strength and one parent's attitude, or both parents' attitude and super speed, or both super speed and none of their attitude. Like, you know what I'm saying? It changes. This happens in real life too. Except we don't have superpowers, unfortunately, or thankfully, I guess. But I think people get a little too emotional because they want things to always stay the same. It's like Halloween Ends. If it were up to everyone, Halloween would be the same fucking movie every time. Michael Myers versus Laurie. Michael Myers versus Laurie. Michael Myers versus Laurie. It gets boring. And people be like, oh, bring the tournament back. The tournament doesn't fucking matter anymore. You can only do so much with a tournament. You can only do so much with a fucking tournament. What, 40 more years of tournaments? Like, come on now, bro. Like, the tournament doesn't matter all that much. Like, you could bring it back, but eventually you have to move on from the tournament. You have to. Because it's gonna get stale and boring, and then people are gonna complain about that too. Like, come on now, let's be realistic here. I love that grab. I'm telling you, that grab is really nice because it's basically the fatality arm that comes and crushes you, but now in the form of a grab. Here, I don't know if these are rocket launchers or shotguns, but I'm guessing rocket launchers, but they look like Tommy guns for some reason. They blow up the wall, so I'm guessing rockets. I don't know, the fighting here is kind of shit. That little speed dash there is kind of cool. Look, again, that's cool. I'm not defending what NetherRealms is doing. What I'm defending is the fact that you have to understand this is an alternate universe. That's it. You have to accept that reality. And I also don't like this purist bullshit. Like, you still have Scorpion, but it's somebody else. Too bad. It's a different universe, bro. Get over it. It wasn't a bad idea. It was cool. It was a cool concept. And NetherRealms kind of didn't give too much Bihan, didn't give Bihan too much, backstory, to make him an asshole. Sure, but there's enough there. It's not the entire thing on why he decided to become a fucking asshole, but there we go. You know what I mean? Then you have Sektor looking like an old lady, But then again, if you looked at Cyrex and Sektor did look the oldest. So, and apparently this Sektor is Cyrex's mentor. I don't know if that was the case back then. But yeah, so it seems like, again, you know. But yeah, I don't have too much against this. The concept behind it is kind of cool. Do I wish it was more original characters? Yeah, but then people will be bitching about that too. Oh, why do we have original characters? Why couldn't we just have normal Cyrex and Sektor like Jesus? Like, you can't please everyone. The games are not out here to please everyone, but they shouldn't be woke either. I'm not defending the wokeness. What I'm against is the fact that people think that every game should be catering to them, and it's not. It just comes off entitled as fuck. And it's annoying. Like, if you give me Mortal Kombat and a team, I'll make a good Mortal Kombat game. But I'm gonna add new characters as well. I'm gonna bring characters from the show. I would bring characters from the cartoon. Like, we need more new characters. I would probably do what MKX did, make Liu Kang old. Well, since he's a god now, you know, I'll probably make him look a little older, you know, as a god. You know, I make some of the characters look older. I make some characters have kids, you know, but I would like do what the old MK did, where you have a character bio, and maybe I could tell you how these kids started, and then put them into the story. You know what I'm saying? Or, you know, like, give a little bit of background in the story for those characters and how they ended up there. It would be a long ass game, but, you know, I don't know. You know, people also got to remember that, but I can't take away that NetherRealm is being lazy. WB is ruining them as well. They're ruining themselves with the woke nonsense. You know, and they don't seem to have that passion anymore, to be honest, because they want to do new things, but we keep asking for Mortal Kombat. But Mortal Kombat is a good game. People love it. People don't want to see Mortal Kombat and Mortal Kombat. What they should do is have a team dedicated for making Mortal Kombat fighting games, and then have a team have Mortal Kombat adventure games. I don't fucking know. They created a gold mine. They can't be mad about that, you know. But yeah, and I don't like the woke shit either. I don't. But you can't also label everything woke, or say everything's trash because there's a woke reason behind it. Like, it makes sense that they're females because it's a different timeline. Is it for woke reasons? I'm pretty sure it's probably for woke reasons. But the loophole's there because it's a multi-universal game now, and it is what it is. And hopefully they're good. I don't know if I'm going to pay for the DLC. I'm not sure. I don't know. Maybe to experience it, maybe. That's a big maybe. I don't know. Right now, I don't think I will. I'd rather watch it of someone else's gameplay, to be honest. But even though I hate this stupid ass game, I play it sometimes because I paid money for it, you know? And as much as I hate this trash ass game, I'm a Mortal Kombat fan who paid money for this stupid ass game. So I'm gonna play it from time to time. So I don't fucking know. I don't know. But yeah, that was just me talking a little bit about Sektor and ranting a little, you know, and telling you my thoughts on the whole gender thing. You know, tell me what you guys think. Tell me if you agree, if you don't agree. Like, share, subscribe. It means a lot. I'm not the best YouTuber in the world. I'm not the most professional, but at least I try. This is like a journal for me to express my opinions and show off some gameplay of my favorite horror games and etc. You know? And if you enjoy that, then you're welcome to be here. If not, I'm sorry, but that's just how I want to do my channel. I just like giving my opinions on things. and showing off some games and wanting to play with some people. It is what it is. Anyways, thank you for joining me. See ya next time. Later.